You may have noticed that things have changed a lot around here. My channel is growing really fast and everyone is asking, how are you doing that? So today I'm going to explain to you how I got my channel to grow so fast. But first, let's talk a little bit of numbers. In the month of April 2020, I gained 7,324 new subscribers in 30 days. Just to put it in perspective, at the end of March 2020, I had 14,312 subscribers. So I grew my channel by 50% in 30 days. Now, how did I make that happen? Because of COVID, my production company, Plum Productions, kind of had a bit of a lull, as you can imagine. So I had a lot more time to focus on my YouTube channel and do all the things I knew I should be doing, but hadn't been doing. So I don't want to say that I was doing the bare minimum before, because I definitely wasn't. I was doing a lot of work on my YouTube channel, but this extra time gave me the ability to spend extra focus on my channel and do all the extra stuff I knew I needed to do. Now, in this video, I'm not going to rehash all the things I do in my process because I've already done that in a video I'll link to right here, but I'm going to go over the extra stuff I did to really facilitate that growth. The first thing I did was, instead of posting once a week, I bumped it up to twice a week. So for me, when I'm working full time, once a week post is pretty aggressive. But when I had more time on my hands and more time to generate ideas and actually do the production work, I started adding a second video every week. And I definitely think that made a big difference. And it pretty much makes sense, doesn't it? The more videos you post, the more opportunity you have to reach a new audience and get more subscribers. I always knew that to be true, but I never had the chance to put that theory to the test. But I'm here to tell you, it's true. The second thing I did was that I really paid a lot more attention to my cards and end screens. In the past, if I uploaded a new video, I would go in and enter cards and end screens from my prior content. But what I've been doing the past couple months is looking at my best performing videos and using space in those videos to add cards and end screens to my new content that's relevant to that audience on that particular video. And I can see that it's working because when I look in my traffic sources, I see a lot of traffic from end screens and cards. The third thing I've been doing is utilizing YouTube's other features like community posts and stories. Now, if you know anything about Google, this one's going to make a lot of sense to you. If you had a website that you wanted to rank higher in organic search results on Google, one of the things that you should do is complete a Google My Business page. It's an extra tool that Google gives you, and it actually rewards you for using it by having your website rank higher in organic search. YouTube is of the same mindset. When you use a lot of the other extra features that are available to you on YouTube, YouTube rewards you. And I definitely think that has been the case with my channel. I used to very rarely do community posts or stories, and I've been doing them with a little more frequency now, and I definitely think it's helping my channel get more reach. Another thing I've been doing is taking more time to write more thorough descriptions underneath my videos. I've been really trying to come up with a lot of content that's very keyword rich, and even put in some questions in there that my video answers. YouTube tells us that the description box under your video is actually more important than those meta tags. And I was kind of lazy about writing my descriptions before, and now I'm really taking the time to pump those up because it's really helping me get found in search. Another way that I grew my channel fast was I was more consistent in replying to comments under my videos. When you have a lot of comments or discussion under your videos, that's what's called user engagement, and it's one of the metrics YouTube uses to either rank your video higher in search or suggest it to a new audience. So when you reply to comments and create a bit of a discussion, you're really raising that user engagement level. YouTube has recently unrolled a great new suggested reply feature on their comments section. I've been using this a ton and I love it. I would recommend doing that as well. Another thing that I did to grow my channel fast was take my content to other platforms. I joined a lot of Facebook groups related to the content I create on my channel. So it could be about growing on YouTube or different softwares that I use. There's groups for everything on Facebook. And these groups are awesome because you get to connect with like-minded people. You get to see what they have questions about or what they're talking about, and that can really help you generate content ideas. You can also use your videos to answer answer questions that people might have in those groups, or just showcase your latest work. Groups are an awesome way to connect with people off of YouTube and bring them to your channel. One thing I'll say though about Facebook groups is that you kind of have to find the right ones. Some groups I've noticed have a different vibe that I don't really love personally. There might be someone who's in there that's really aggressive. I've also noticed that there's sometimes I feel like there's fake profiles where people are promoting products. So you really have to be careful with Facebook groups, but there are really great ones out there. You just need to find the one that you vibe with. My last tip for you is probably the one that I think was the most effective thing I did on my channel. But before we get to that, if you feel like you're learning something, hit that subscribe button because this is the kind of content I create all the time. So the last thing I did to grow my channel fast was I looked at some of my best performing videos that might have felt dated or had some kind of out of date information on them, and I remade them. So as those old videos kind of sunset out, the new ones are taking their place. So as I've seen my subscriber count soar, it's been the most exciting thing. But you have to remember that subscribers really aren't as important as views. It's really eyeballs that count on YouTube, especially when you monetize. That's where the money is. So I hope you can grow your subscribers, but if they're not growing as fast as you hope, look at those views because the views are the most important thing on YouTube. 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed to my channel, and I think that's very typical for a lot of YouTube creators. So just keep your focus in the right place. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel. I make content like this every week. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.